Well, we've arrived at our destination. It's an area called the Swamp. It's a big cottonwood bottom. And what's happening is there's a herd of like 300 elk, maybe more, feeding out in these grain fields that's adjacent to this bottom. And you get in there, you get in the cottonwoods, and you try and work your way close enough to get a shot. So we're gonna give it a go. I hope it's successful, and I'm looking forward to this. So this morning, we worked this bottom pretty good, but the elk had disappeared. As an alternative, I sat on a tripod hoping for a whitetail, and darned if a good deer didn't come out. But unfortunately, I was looking through binoculars and not through my rifle scope. If I had the rifle up, I might have gotten a shot, but it didn't work out. So now it's late afternoon. We're setting up overlooking this swamp way back here. All that gray stuff, that's all willow and cottonwood, and it goes on for a couple miles. And we're hoping that the elk are somewhere hidden back in there. So we're gonna hang out here until dark probably, see what comes out, what happens, and you know, it's hunting. We got up early this morning and climbed to the top of this big grassy slope here. It was pretty good elevation game, kind of gradual, but still hell of a pull. Anyway, we got up here, and I guess we were just a little too late because the bulls had already worked way up. And just down here in the draw, about 100 yards from where I'm sitting, this bull runs across, and I thought I was going to take the shot, but there wasn't consensus as to whether or not he was legal or the right one, so I let him go. But man, I tell you, in hindsight, I wish he was laying right over here, about 25 yards from where I am, but he's not. So anyway, the hunt continues. Yesterday afternoon, we sat in a box blind out in the middle of those big ag fields, and darned if the big herd didn't come out of the swamp. But unfortunately, they came out a little too late for us to get a shot. They hadn't gotten into position before we lost shooting light and legal time. So this morning, we're off again. It's not easy hunting these winter herds. You know, you come out, you see a herd of 300 or 400 elk, and you figure this is gonna be a slam dunk. Well, it's not. This is day 5, and I've still got to put a bull on the ground. So we're in the swamp this morning, and we could see the elk just, you know, low as possible light that we could see. They were out here, and they started to move to the south, and we had come in from the north. So now we kind of split the difference. We've been running around in here for a while, but they're holed up down there out in the field. The wind has shifted now, and it's kind of quartering now. It's not going at them. We're just kind of held up here, and we're going to wait and see if they decide to move one way or the other. Then the game is, you got to catch up to them, or, you know, hope they turn and come back to you. So, wish me luck. Man, that was a long time coming. You know, one of my favorite sayings is a trophy earned is a trophy remembered. And man, I tell you, I earned this bull. I've been walking my ass off for the last 4 days. So I'm absolutely thrilled. And Rusty here had a cow tag, and we doubled right here. Put the bull down, and he just put down a nice young cow. So I guess that's a 200% morning, right? Little 6-point, huh? Yep, 7. Enough to put a ring on. Enough to put a ring on. There. Rusty, buddy, anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Gosh darn. I gotta say, these new Benelli Lupo Walnut Deluxe, these are some of the prettiest rifles on the market today. Great Steiner optic, scope of the year, the H6XI in Peterson's hunting. And of course, Fiocchi ammo loaded with 180 grain Scirocco bullets. Did the deed at about, what'd you say, Randy, about 100 yards?
78.
78 yards, 78 yards, one and done. And yeah, great combination and a beautiful combination, you know. There's no reason to hunt with an ugly rifle. Rusty,
Yeah.
fantastic morning, fantastic.
Congratulations, good job.
The plan finally came
Yeah,
together,
it did.
didn't it?
Yeah, we had about 350 elk coming in. They were moving to the west, getting into their bedding grounds. And this group just kind of split off and kind of came right to us. By
I mean,
the grace of God.
you know, and that's what it's all about. Right place, right time. And finally, after 4 days, we were in the right place at the right time. And, you know, we had 2 legal bulls come in. One of them didn't give me a shot, but this one did. And that's all she wrote.
That's right. Open up. Good job.